If you're a fan of roast beef, you've probably enjoyed a sandwich or two at Arby's. Well, there are a few surprising facts about the fast food chain you should probably know before biting into your next roast beef sandwich. Arby's roast beef sandwiches have long been associated with one particularly pervasive rumor. As the story goes, the chain's signature sandwich meat starts out as an unappetizing paste, which is later shaped, roasted, and sliced to perfection. So, is there any truth at all to this nasty hearsay? Sorry, conspiracy theorists, this rumor is as false as it is disgusting. As Snopes reports, Jim Lauder of Arby's Quality Assurance has clearly stated, our product does not arrive as a paste, gel, or liquid. Snopes further explained how an outsider might mistake a bag of the packaged roast beef for liquid meat. It's reportedly kept in a goopy solution prior to serving, so the meat probably looks rather slimy at first glance. But Arby's insiders confirm there's indeed a chunk of solid meat swimming in all that goo, and it gets roasted and sliced just like Lauder says it does. Okay, so that old liquid meat rumor doesn't hold any water. But what about this particular news nugget?
A Michigan teen was finishing his Arby's roast beef sandwich when he bit down on something that seemed rubbery. He spit it out only to discover it was the tip of a finger.
Now, Arby's has since apologized, saying it is an isolated and unfortunate incident. The risk of getting an infection from chewing human flesh is low.
What can we say other than knowledge is power? Yes, Arby's was founded on the roast beef sandwich, and yes, they took some time to introduce other meats to their menu. But the chain doesn't want to be known as just a roast beef joint anymore, and that explains the focus of their 2018 campaign.
Arby's, we have the meats
for sandwiches.
In an attempt to attract a younger customer base, the company launched a series of theoretically witty commercials highlighting their various other offerings.
Why do people still think Arby's is just roast beef when we have 17 other sandwiches? Maybe it was because the last time you went to Arby's, you were with your grandparents, who ate exclusively roast beef every meal. Somehow.
Way to call us out, Arby's. It turns out Arby's has even more meat than you ever thought possible, including deer meat.
If you're serious about getting venison, you wake up early.
But does the world really need a fast food venison sandwich? Apparently, yes. The sandwich proved so popular during its initial test run, Arby's decided to roll it out to mark the start of hunting season in 2017.
Arby's is going to start selling venison sandwiches. The fast food chain says the sandwich will include thick-cut venison and crispy onions with a berry sauce.
A tasty venison sandwich. Arby says it will be 100% deer meat, as if that has to be promised.
Meanwhile, members of the Montana Wildlife Federation were reportedly unhappy with the move, with Executive Director Dave Chadwick explaining to KRTV News.
They certainly probably had the best of intentions, but it's not the best way to honor our hunting heritage in Montana.
Every few years, someone on social media seems to make the realization that the name Arby's could be a play on words. Take, for instance, this Twitter user, whose mind was apparently blown by his own revelation. But Arby's doesn't actually stand for roast beef, and squashing the rumor has proven to be quite the uphill battle. In fact, as these claims surface again and again on social media, Arby's does its best to set the record straight.
We came up with the name Arby's from the initials of our restaurant equipment company, which was Raffle Brothers. That became R.B. Arby's.
So there you have it. Of course, a lot of the confusion probably stems from their 80s slogan, which was an acronym for Arby's.
You and I love America's roast beef, yes sir.
You brought this upon yourself, Arby's. Throughout his long tenure on The Daily Show, Jon Stewart delighted in ripping into Arby's.
Arby's! Isn't there anywhere else we can eat? Arby's. You think pain and grief are hard to digest. Arby's! Technically, it's food.
As it turns out, Arby's was a really good sport about the running joke. According to Grub Street, whenever Stewart took a jab at Arby's on The Daily Show, the fast food chain would send along a free lunch the very next day. Chief Marketing Officer Rob Lynch explained to Fortune Live,
but if you try to stifle it, it comes off as very inauthentic. It comes off as big corporate America.
And talk about good sports. When Stewart left The Daily Show in 2015, Arby's even made a commercial to fondly bid him farewell. Way to turn the other cheek, Arby's.
Arby's. No gimmicks, just diarrhea. You know who loves you, baby.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite foods are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.